about your investments. Do they match your goals? And here to talk a little bit more about it is Ryan Jones from Edward Jones. Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Hey, when you talk about your investments matching your goals, there are at least three things that you focus in on. The first one is saving for a down payment on a house. Kind of explain that.
Yeah, I mean, different goals have different expectations and events. So something that's more of a shorter duration, I guess that, it could be a year to, I guess, under 10 years. You don't want to put a lot of money in a basket that there's going to be a lot of volatility. So looking at, safely saving money and transitioning into purchasing a house, looking at different vehicles right now with rates being where they are. Certificate of deposits are perfect for that. High rates, safe, FDCI insured. But just keeping that cash or that vehicle growing in something that's safe and or another cash equivalent, even a money market account, would be a good place to start investing for short-term savings.
And so, opposed to just taking some money and putting it in the bank and just leaving it in there, you're not going to get as much investments out of that, right?
Right, it's going to be a little bit, I mean, once again, lower growth rate or return. So yeah, absolutely, you might as well capitalize. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've seen rates higher at the banks right now, or even here at Jones, that it's a good time to, get close to a higher percentage of 5% say versus, under one.
Right. So the next one is about saving for your child's education. And trust me, I know I've got 4 kids, and it's very expensive.
Yeah, well, that's why we start planning early. Time is your best friend. So yeah, looking at a 529, it's a great way to save for education. If you start, say, when the child's born, have 18 years, it can be used as a tax-free way to pay for education. And not only if they don't go to school, there's trade schools, there's loan reimbursements, and K through 12 even, you can get some type of tax-free way of actually a qualified expense to spend that money. And it's a good way to go about it. If you don't have to pay taxes, why would you? And secondly, if you have, say, you have four, say you have this in place and one decides not to go to college, you can actually change the beneficiaries over to your next child in place of them and have that money still go tax-free to a qualified education.
Wow. Hey, and one of the other things too that I don't think people really think too much about until it's too late, and that's basically saving money for retirement. I know a lot of people who say, oh, I'm going to work for another 40, 50 years. But start saving now. And again, a follow-up question to that, is it ever too late to start saving for retirement?
Oh, no, it's never too late. But as you said it yourself, Mike, time is your best friend and your best ally. So yeah, most people, today's world, we have 401ks is the best place to go. It's usually the most inexpensive way to go, and they match. So we always talk to people here at Jones, make sure if you have those options first to either do the 401k, if you're a school teacher, a 403b, defined planner, or state and local government, it's a 457. All these have where they're actually working for you and is a good place to put your money. Now, you still have other options to go through and invest in, say, a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA to help supplement planning for retirement. But definitely start with an employer-sponsored plan. It's defined, it's direct, and it's hopefully cost efficient, and also they match.
Ryan,
So, but
you got some great information there too. And some people out there sitting right now might sit there and say, I don't know what to do. I don't know. But coming to you would probably be the smart thing to do, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just starting, and it's hard to decide what the right place is to begin this process, whether it is education, retirement. But really, like I said, time is your best friend. So if you do have any questions, yeah, feel free to reach out, and we can definitely sit down and give some advice.
All right, Ryan, tell everybody how they can reach out to you and get that great advice.
Absolutely, yeah. Phone number here at the office is 816-279-1689. There's also 9 other offices here in St. Joseph. Mine's located right behind the Chamber of Commerce here. And, if you want to walk in and say hello, I'd love to find some time. But if not, by phone and appointments is probably the best way to come and sit down and talk.
All right, Ryan Jones with Edward Jones. Great advice. Great things to start thinking about right now. Ryan, thank you
Exactly.
very much.
Thanks, Mike.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
You too. All right, stay with us. We're going to be right